Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Dr. Claudia Albers, Planet X research and professional physicist. And today I'd like to bring to you another one of my articles. This one is entitled Pink Clouds over Florida Indicate Something is Very Wrong with the Earth and the Sun. Now, a photograph below of the skies over Florida in the aftermath of Hurricane Michael shows pink skies and a blue cloud. What could possibly cause this type of alien-looking sky? In Article 376, entitled What Caused the Bright Pink Sky in Florida During the Hurricane Michael Event, I showed that the pink skies had to be caused by an object emitting that color of light. Now, after looking at the photograph below, I realized that we did not just have a large object immersed in a cloud and illuminating all the clouds below it. No, the clouds in the sky were the actual sources of the light. Some were emitting pink light and some were emitting blue light. Look at this. This is, at least part of this cloud is emitting blue light. And this part here is emitting pink light. These clouds here, you can see here, is emitting pink light. This one is emitting pink light, but it's paler. This means the clouds themselves, and this is the same cloud emitting different colors from different parts of it. So this is the cloud itself emitting light. This is a luminescent cloud. These clouds must have formed when a huge amount of stellar core dust entered the atmosphere. Water condensed around the dust, and the energy absorption process caused the clouds to emit light in different colors, such as the pink and blue we see here. The objects responsible for the strange colors seen in our skies are members of the Planet X system of stellar cores, or dead stars, planets, and moons. They are dead in the sense that they are energy depleted. Their core is no longer able to generate energy, and the particles making up the object have become depleted in gravitational photon energy. Since it is this energy which allows an object to have gravitational influence and emit light from its atmosphere, they have low gravitational influence and thus share their outer layers of material until the core of the object becomes exposed, hence the name stellar core. They thus generate a lot of debris, and since so many of these objects have invaded the solar system and have come to the sun to absorb energy from it, the inner solar system is now filled with their debris in the form of dust and other particles in different sizes. And you may look at Article 275 entitled Planet X Debris Field Impacting Earth. Thus, huge amounts of dust is continuously arriving at Earth, entering our atmosphere, absorbing energy from the Earth, and creating luminescent clouds in our atmosphere. In addition, actual stellar cores are arriving on Earth and creating various effects in our atmosphere, such as tornadoes, waterspouts, and hurricanes, which are really gravitational vortices. These two will be immersed in clouds which will also emit these colors. But the extent and brightness of the bright colors in the sky after Hurricane Michael impacted the area suggests that an abnormally large amount of the stellar core dust entered the atmosphere during this event. And here you see one of the stellar cores. This is the blue stellar core. It was photographed by Scott Sione in May of 2017 and July of 2017. And you see here that it actually had stripes in May, and this was the first photograph taken of it. And these stripes are made out of material that was still clinging to the solid surface, the actual core of the object. And you can see all these grooves on it. These are actually fissures because the objects expand as they lose energy and they lose their outer layers of material, which then floats around as debris around them. So this debris is in different sizes, from planetary sized to micro dust size. They're just not spherical. They're in shapes like you would expect an asteroid to have. The stellar cores themselves are spherical because they are the cores of planets, moons, and stars. Because the objects are energy depleted, they will absorb energy from any object that has more energy than they do. And the Earth, since it is still able to generate energy in its core, is a constant attraction. The energy absorption process causes water in the Earth's atmosphere to lose energy, condense into droplets, and thus form clouds around the stellar core matter. In addition, the particles in the clouds continue to give off light, which is absorbed by the stellar core matter. But enough of this light comes from the cloud to allow us to see it as strange bright colors: pink, red, yellow, blue, orange, etc. And for more details, you may look at Article 338 entitled The Planet X Effect, Heating and Ionization in Contact Regions, where I fully detail why this occurs. Now, these strange colors are seen mainly at sunset, but nowadays they are sometimes seen long before sunset. They are mainly seen at sunset because during the day the sun simulation system emits too much light for these colors to be clearly discernible. They are being seen at other times because the stellar cores and stellar core debris are coming from the sun, or at least more is coming from the sun. The dust will most likely travel with the larger objects from the sun outwards. The fact that more is arriving may indicate that more and more of these objects are invading the solar system. But since these objects arrive at the sun as comets, that would require that the number of observed comets would have greatly increased in the last year or so. However, that does not seem to be the case, as the numbers have been very high but steady in the last 10 years, or about 10 years. Therefore, the great increase can only mean a huge change with the sun itself, and that can only be something to do with it weakening. And you may look at Article 372 entitled The Sun is No Longer Shining, Satellite Images. A weaker sun is not as attractive to these objects and will thus seek these objects will thus seek other sources of energy, such as the Earth. In conclusion, stellar core debris is continuously arriving from the sun, which is why the bright color emission which they produce once inside the Earth's atmosphere is only seen during daylight hours. More and more stellar core matter seems to be coming from the sun, suggesting that the sun has reached a new level of weakness recently. Those are the references. This is Dr. Claudia Albers, Planet X physicist. Thank you for watching.